Hello again, sir. Good to see you.
Oh, hello, Chris. I heard that you make a fantastic Bond Martini.
Shaken, not stirred. We make the best James Bond Martini.
Oh, could you show me how it's done?
Of course I can. You take the Lillet Blanc, which is a French appetizer wine, not a traditional vermouth, but it's much better for the James Martini. It's a bit sweeter, takes the edge off the gin. And for our James Bond Martini, we use Gordon's, which is just a traditional household gin, but the quality comes from the Lillet and the way the gin and Lillet are combined to make the Martini. So you don't need an expensive gin, it's just a waste, really. Most important part of a good Martini is everything should be ice cold. So get your Martini glass. If you can't get it from a freezer, fill it with ice. Put lashings of water in as well. That'll just help the ice melt and get the cold through the glass. You can use a home shaker or what we call a Boston shaker. Boston shakers are a lot more traditional in the bar. A, you can use the glass to see the ingredients, and B, you can use the metal to show when you've got a good shake and start to frost up. A good Martini will be 3 parts gin, 1 part vermouth or Lillet. So we'll do 3 part Gordon's. We use an automatic measurer just to make sure we're getting the right consistency all the time, just to give the perfect finish to the product. And last but not least, the Lillets are the same measure of the gin as the Gordon's gin, 35 ml. And then the key ingredient is a homemade sugar syrup. You can make this at home. We make it in our kitchen here. You just need a dash of that. All do, obviously, it's sugar. It's very sweet. It just gives a bit of a syrupy texture to the drink and just takes the edge off the alcohol. And then glass on top, and you give you a vigorous shake. What you're looking for is a frosting on the outside of the strainer. That's when you know it's nice and cold. What you're doing by banging, you're actually what they refer to as bruising the gin. And then we use a traditional just strainer. You can pour it through a tea strainer, a sieve, anything you've got at home. So we have the base of the Martini here. Use the strainer at the top, just takes the air out as you're pouring it through, gives a really smooth finish, but then just on top you'll have the little crystals from the ice and where the gin has been bruised. And to finish, we just use a rind of lemon over the Martini here. Just the acids that jump out of the skin, just drop on top, just to make a smoothness again, gives a bit of sparkle. And an old trick of the trade, you just wrap around the straw here, gives you a nice wrap of lemon. So you get it tight, and the trick is to get into the drink when the drink's cold. That will hold the lemon in shape, and then it will just sit in the middle with a nice twirl. And now we have Mr. James Bond's perfect Martini. Please enjoy.